Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to take all of your newly uploaded skin textures that you've just created using the alpha masks. Now that you've uploaded them to Second Life, you're ready to compile these into a skin card that you can use with the HUD and wear on your avatar. So over here I have a folder of all of the uploaded textures. So these are all the textures necessary to make a skin card. These are all the various alpha channel versions. And I want to open up the empty skin card, which you'll find in the skin cards folder. So there's just one called skin card-empty. Let's open that up and take a look at it. So what we have here is just a whole bunch of lines with the name of the texture key that needs to go on that specific line. And you'll see there's a bunch here that are already filled in with texture keys. These are the textures for the fingernail, toenail textures that are built into the HUD. These you won't be changing, so you don't need to worry about those. So let's start right here up at the top. The first line here is called chest, no alpha. And you'll see there's a few of them here that say no alpha. These are the body texture with no transparency, no alpha mask applied. So let's find that texture over here in the inventory. This is just Natalie body. You may have named yours something different, but if I open this up, you can see this is just the body texture with no alpha or transparency. So I'm going to right click on that in my inventory, and from the pop-up menu I will select Copy Asset UUID. Now I'm using the Firestorm viewer here, but this works the same way in the LL viewer or other third-party viewers. So just copy asset UUID, which copies that to the clipboard. I'll go over here and put my cursor on the end of that note card line and just do a Control V to paste that UUID key in. So the next one is chest A1. These first ones here you'll say chest, but these cover both the chest and back. So I will find the A1 texture down here, which is Natalie-A1. Yours, of course, would be named whatever you named your skin. So again, copy asset UUID, paste that onto the end of the line. So you can see it's really fast to go through and do this. A3, A4, A5, and so on and so forth. Now I probably should have done this right at the first step when I had the body texture in the clipboard already, because since these are all the no alpha versions, I'll use the same texture. So I can just put that same key on all of those lines. There's one for the chest and back, the arms, legs, and the foot. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You just need to go through and put the appropriate keys on all the appropriate lines, and then save your note card out. Now a couple things to be aware of when you're doing this is all you want to do is just paste those keys in. You don't want to change anything else about the note card. You don't want to change the way it's formatted or the order that things are listed. Don't want to change the names of these lines, because the way the script works is it looks at the beginning of each line and from that knows what type of texture it is, so and what texture list it needs to compile that into. So just paste those UUID keys in and then save out your card. Don't change anything else. So once you're done, you'll have a card that looks like this. That's totally filled out with UUID keys. And yes, it's a ton of them. It's 110 textures in total. Actually a little bit less than that because the no alpha ones are repeated. But really it only takes about 5 minutes to go through and paste all of those keys into an empty skin card. So now that you've finished that and you want to test that out, you want to load that skin into your HUD and wear it. So I will show you now how you would do that. Right now the avatar is wearing the Naomi skin. This is available as a separate add-on. So I'm going to go over to the HUD and right click on it and select Edit. And over here on the Contents tab, you can see within the HUD there's the HUD script. There is the currently loaded skin card. This is Naomi, that's the default skin. And the custom alphas note card. I will cover that in another video. So what I want to do is just swap out what skin card is in here. Now all of the CMFF skins, say that 10 times fast, these are all copyable. So you should always have a backup copy left in your inventory. But if you've bought a third-party skin made for my avatar and its permissions were not copyable and you had to actually move it into the contents of the HUD, which removed it from your inventory, you just want to make sure that you move it back over to your inventory. Since mine are copyable and there's already another copy over in my inventory, I can just delete this out of the contents. But you just want to be careful when you do that so you don't accidentally delete your only copy of a skin card. So let's pretend that this is your newly created skin card. This is actually the default skin card. So I'm just going to drag this over from my inventory and drop it into the contents. And once it's in there, I can close the edit window and I just want to hit the reset button on the HUD. Now that resets the script and forces it to reread the note card and recompile all the texture lists. So this just takes a minute. You'll see you get a little message here that says building texture list from note cards, please stand by, loading, and then the name of your skin card. And then here's our new skin. So once you've got your skin loaded into the HUD, what you want to do is just go through and flip through all of the available alphas just to make sure that they're all there. You didn't accidentally mess up any key when you pasted it in. So you just want to go through, flip through them one by one. I'm not going to actually make you sit here and watch me do this to all of them, but just test them all out, make sure that they're all there and that they all load correctly. And that's pretty much it. Yes, it's a ton of textures and it seems like it would be a huge amount of work to make a skin card and to save out all of those skin textures. But hopefully, as you've seen in these videos, it's actually really pretty quick and painless to do. You can do the whole process of once you've created your skin textures to save out all of those necessary files and compile them all into a skin note card in probably 20 minutes, half an hour tops. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So thanks for watching.